Yo, so what's going on, Battlefielders? It is Pwn. I'm giving you some rush gameplay on Seine Crossing. I need to talk about a few things in this game, but first things first is you got to get your rush in on this map. This is one of those maps that the initial life is very, very impacting on the whole entire outcome of the game. You got to rush hard at the start because if you get spawn trapped on this game, it's GG no re, guys. It's just how it is. So, anyways, we're going to talk about it a little bit right now. I'm just trying to take the initiative to rush in there. Just look at me going through the kills. What's going on, guys? Don't worry about it, Pwn. I'm just going to go in here and take your objective. Now, you got to start off aggressive on this because if they can build up, get in the buildings and, the back alleyways, you're just pretty much done. There's no point in fighting rape, and that's pretty much what you're most definitely going to run into. So this is one of those maps that you really have to agrush. Yeah, that's right, guys. I said agrush. You guys heard about, the agrinding, right? Aggressive defending. I'm also an aggrusher. So when I'm on attack, it's not an agacker, it's an aggrusher. So I'm sitting here running through, like I just casually said that, I'm so used to making up these terms for things. So, we get in here and I'm trying to use this gun. This gun I want to talk about a little bit, Patty Cake. I wanted to go through and talk to you guys about some of these guns. As I told you in the last video, 7 guns are exclusive to the co-op mode, and you have to keep playing through and beating some of these missions on co-op to unlock them. This is one of them. This is the second gun that you unlock, so I think it requires roughly 120,000 points for you to unlock this gun. It's basically, it looks like the FAMAS. It might actually be the FAMAS. It really, really does look like it. It's called the KH2002, and it performs like the FAMAS did in Modern Warfare 2. Quite lethal, burst action. It does have single fire, but just the accuracy behind this gun is impressive. Now, I'm using the Cobra Red Dot sight, even though I do prefer the reflex. But in all honesty, I think it takes like 235 kills to unlock or something outrageous. So I had to settle for what I had, and I do not like the default sights on this gun. So it is definitely worth working up, getting like the grip and all that good stuff for it. You need to fully customize this gun, and it is quite a dangerous gun. So if any of you guys were asking, hey, Pwn, should I play through and unlock some of these co-op weapons? Yeah, go for it. I mean, and you start off with a secondary, and I believe it is a significant gun. It's pretty beast, but this gun right here is definitely worth unlocking. Even if it's the only gun you go for, it's a great blessing, the fact that this is the second gun. So, anyways, we're skipping through, we're getting the aggression in, and we're having a lot of fun, taking advantage of these guys. One of the cool things about this map that I noticed is the variety in the objectives. You got buildings that have the objectives in them. You got a damn boat, guys. I'm on a boat, right? You know what I mean? That's pretty cool. I like the idea that you have to swim out there. I mean, I don't want to smell like wet dog when I get out of this, but I thought it was a cool thing. I like getting wet, if you know what I mean. And it's a cool map. I think it was built pretty properly. I do not like the armor on this map. I wish there was no armor on this map, and it just kind of seems a little rough when it gets in there. I mean, the last part of the map, I understand it. And, now that I think about it, I think it's pretty balanced, but I just think it's even more along the lines that when there's people that you can't rely on, it gets really, really bad. So, that's one thing I wanted to talk about as well, is the map balances. You see all these maps, and I learned this firsthand from Operation Metro, is when you'd play the map, if you got spawn trapped, it was GG. There was no getting out of it. You might as well just back out of the game and not, afford the deaths. I mean, I don't rage quit in this game. I don't think I've ever quit out of a game. But it just gets really, really bad in this game. And this is one of those maps that if you do not, properly push up at the very start of the map, you're done. That's the same tactic that I learned in Operation Metro. If the assaulting team can't push up to halfway point and you can't get any objectives placed, you're not getting in the subway. Hell, you're not even getting out of your spawn. Forget getting dressed. You're not going to have any sort of privileges that you'd be, accustomed to. You can't do anything. So this is one of those maps that you have to learn to work together. And I'm playing with a teammate right here, and then I'm hearing all my guys right now. I'm on Skype talking to a couple buddies, and they're like, dude, there's this hacker in this game. I'm like, whatever. I'm just thinking they're complaining, you know what I mean? Because I get called a hacker all the time. A lot of good players get called hackers and stuff. So I just thought they were getting outplayed or joking or something. And I'm like, there's no way somebody could already be hacking. The game's been out like 3 days. Are you serious? There's already hackers? I mean, there's already fake plants, and I got to deal with that shit. And now I got to deal with hackers, so when it comes down to it, I don't even remember the guy's name, but there's a kill cam where you guys can see proof of where this guy was hacking. He just like snaps to all these targets. He's like, he's crazy. It's crazy. Like he's in a seizure. He's just snapping and whipping to all these random targets, and it's kind of sad to see people that manipulate and cheat. And it's something that I've been accustomed to on PC gaming because it's a wide open canvas for hackers and people to manipulate. I've been a PC gamer for years. I mean, I haven't posted it, but it's to that point where I don't like seeing people manipulate a game, especially if it's just brand new. This game is just now out, and you already have a way to cheat. What is the point in having something that automatically aims or shoots for you? Where is the fun in that? I mean, I understand some people might want to hurry up and speed level up and everything like that, but seriously, where is the fun in doing that? You're not doing anything yourself. You're really not. You got fucking training wheels on, kid. Why would you hack? So, while that's out there, and I see it on console, I'm not acting like, PC's a lot worse or anything like that. It's just kind of a discouragement when I see people cheat, and they ruin the game for everybody else. I only ran into 2 hackers, and out of all the times and all the levels I played on the beta, I only ran into 2 hackers. But I've already ran into one on this game right here, and you'll see him in a little bit, and it's just kind of a pain in my ass to see people that try to cheat like that. But, anyways, that's about done. I'm going to continue to start unlocking some of these weapons, and if it's any sort of sign of what this KH2002 is capable of, the rest of these guns are going to be amazing. I think the next gun is the MP7, and then I unlock the EMR, another sniper. So I think there's a sniper to unlock, and a couple all-kit guns as well. The G3A3 is pretty beast in the co-op missions, so I'm guessing it'll be pretty damn strong when it comes down to it. And that's just something you got to adjust to. Is you got to understand that some of these guns might be worth unlocking, and I'm going to keep doing them for you. Every day I'm going to try to put up a new gun and give you guys an opinion on whether or not it's worth it or not. So that way you guys know whether or not you need to invest, 10 hours into this co-op missions to find out whether or not you want these guns or not. So, I hope these are useful to you guys. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you actually like the fact that I'm going out of my way to show you some of these guns to see if it's worth it for you guys, because playing those co-op missions, I have to admit, I'm only like 200,000 points in, but it's also a pain in the ass to keep playing the same missions over and over again. Though I do love the last mission. We power rush it and get it done in like 7 minutes. It's really, really cool. So if you find that mission you're okay with playing with over and over again, it's definitely worth doing it. So, I wanted to put that out there, but as you guys can see in this game, my role switches. I hear my guys saying, oh, there's a hacker. And now we're in this area where we got to be sneaky to get through. All the routes in this map are wide open. This is one of the most difficult places to get through. I keep reviving guys, healing guys. I'm trying to stay alive, play my role, plus slay and a grush and all these things. And I'm trying to, do my role and try to play it as best I can. But it's really, really difficult when you play with, hackers. And see, look at this guy just whipping around and stuff. That's exactly what I was talking about. He's snapping all his targets. And, I didn't believe him until I saw that. But I left that kill cam in there for you guys to actually see what was going on. He's just casually running through the middle of the streets and just whipping all the targets. And it's all auto headshot. Look at the kill feed. That's just what we were dealing with. So it's kind of hard because I was really playing my heart out. I was trying to win. I was earning, some of the respect out there. I was trying to do what I can just for all of it to just get, shit in my face because there's a hacker on the other team and he's suppressing. He's taking away our tickets. And that's just kind of hard. So I was thinking, how do I beat a hacker? I got to stay out of his range and I got to go around and flank. So I was trying my best to stay alive and just avoid him. So not only do I have to avoid him, I got to take the objectives. And it was a very, very hard thing to do. And it was kind of just a bummer to know that I put all the work into it. I had a good game going. I had a lot of kills. I was reviving people. I was playing my role. And then all of it for one guy to ruin it. But that's what you got to deal with sometimes. That's douchebags in the world. It's how it always is. But this is a cool little route too, guys. You guys are unaware of it. It's a good way to sneak behind these guys. It's a smart tactic to use. You can't survive. You just run through. You cut down here to the right. Now, a smart move to do, first things you should do if you have time, is to actually go to this building. To the right here is a building. You should go up there and clear that out first because there's almost always a guy camping up in that building, but there wasn't enough time. I decided, you know what, let's sneak plant and see what happens. So that's how it is. We ended up losing shortly after. And I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, just leave it down in the comments below. Do me a favor and like it up. It really helps me out. Peace. Get it.